We're debating the most controversial question in medicine, one you may face someday in your own life. If you're living with chronic pain, should you have the right to end your life? Montel Williams says yes. Dr. Keith Avila says he's against giving you this right. He believes the practice should be illegal and says doctors should have no part of it.
In the Netherlands, where they've done this for decades, now the results are in. And in fact, it's not intractable pain that people complain of, for which they are then treated with euthanasia. It's a feeling of despair. Not a single person had pure pain as his or her presenting request for euthanasia. What's happened there? The slippery slope. People who say, my life isn't worth living anymore. Why? Because I'm depressed. And I can't seem to get out of it. What does that do? It short circuits our attempts to find cures for such things.
I was athletic. I was an honors student. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. I took them everywhere. I didn't need anybody else. People always thought I was funny, a go-getter. Oh, I was happy. I had a future. At least I thought I had a good future. I had started having symptoms. I dropped dishes. Anything that you can lift up, I dropped. I couldn't hold. I couldn't grab. I knew something was wrong. No part of my body is functioning except for I can speak. I'm mentally tired. I'm physically tired. I'm depressed. I'm lonely. I'm tired of smiling. Tired of being a trooper. Honestly, I'm living in hell now. When I first was diagnosed, they said I had 3 to 5 years to live. Right now, it's been 8 years, going on 9. If you want to call me lucky, I'm one of the lucky ones. I'm not lucky. I'm just here existing.
If you were given the option, would you take your own life?
Yes. Yes, I would.
No, listen, I'm not inside her mind, so I don't know what it means to her that she's scheduled it, that you're taking time off, that there's momentum behind the decision.
We openly discussed it.
Yeah, but there's momentum there.
Are you upset that we openly discussed death as a family? Should this be taboo?
No, listen, you should openly discuss it, absolutely. But the fact is that if there was that momentum...
My job is entirely taking care of people who are expected to die within 6 months. And the story I wanted to tell really happened several years ago when a family came to me and said, our mother is suffering terribly and we would like your assistance in her dying. We really think she's suffering incredibly. She was under the care of her doctor of about 30 years that they trusted. And so I said, I don't believe in writing a prescription for your mother to die, but I'll go see her. And I went to see her, and she signed up as a hospice patient. Within 2 days, we had her pain controlled.
You know, this isn't just about our individual choices, it's about public policy. And the question I have to ask you is, for those people who do not have the resources that you do, who are faced with a decision of, you know, really not being supported in their own homes, who are faced with the decision of being sent to a nursing home or not having access to needed medical care, how is that choice being offered to them to die a real choice? How are we offering them a meaningful opportunity for autonomy when we're not giving them those opportunities?
The gentleman across the row answered that when he talked about his mother. We didn't offer her anything. This is a woman who's going to drag a helium container into a closet to kill herself. I'm saying to you that, again, it's and it doesn't matter how much money you have, because the choice is in this whole equation. It doesn't. The choice in this equation, I can walk out.
Listen, unavoidably, we should note that the very well-meaning gentleman who suffered with his mother's end-of-life decisions did happen to say, my mother said, But you said to your employer, in all likelihood, she will die on Thursday. You scheduled time off. That's a kind of head of steam there. What if she'd changed her mind?